thoughts of you were sinking. Point stands, but I'm still overthinking. You know you don't really call me like you used to, but I know you try. But I've heard you've been here before. But I won't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusting to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. Babe, I wanna know, is it heartfelt to maybe just a little? Cause you don't really see me like you used to. Would you hold on to me, cause all you do is settle. I've heard you've been here before. But I don't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusted to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. But I don't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusted to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to. If I stay still, the thoughts of you will sinking. Point stands, but I'm still overthinking. You know you don't really call me like you used to, but I know you try. But I've heard you've been here before. But I won't stay the same, it's just what I'm used to. Some things don't ever change, I know it's me and you. But I don't stay the same, I'm just adjusting to. Some things don't change, but I'm designed to be held on to.
Next line.
I'm doing the music part.
Happy Friday.
LFG, baby.
We've done it.
No, we haven't. Because we have to do it tomorrow and the next
Tomorrow's
week.
not Friday.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm having a beer today, guys.
Yeah.
And I blame Becca first, and then I blame Scooter second.
Did you have a beer earlier?
I did.
Well, see, that's why.
That's why I was tired.
That's why you're so tired.
That's why I gave up.
Gave up what?
I was like, let's have a beer today.
No, it was like 4 minutes before we started. You went down this.
I'm trying to be better
Yes, and
than
that's all we
I've
can do.
been.
Every day we just try and be better.
So, anyways, we have this tiny little shot of tequila.
Yeah, mine's
It's
baby,
so
baby.
little.
Yeah. Suck it.
That's all we got left. Until I buy more next time.
Slanchava.
Salud.
Little cheers. Yeah, just a baby cheers for a Friday.
Oh, tequila, I've missed you.
Ring my bell.
Why is it so good?
Yeah, that one really is.
Ah,
I have to say.
stinking tequila. Anyways.
Well, cheers to y'all. Cheers to a Friday. Welcome to the, what do they call it? The poop show?
Why?
I don't know. That's
Did
what it
you
ends
have
up
to
being.
poop?
No, it's I don't know what it is. It's so I switched up a probiotic. So I was taking the probiotic that, we got gifted to us.
Yeah.
From somebody that buys stuff and just doesn't use it, so gives it to us.
Yeah, it's
a
very
lot.
nice.
It is very nice. But I was taking that for almost 2.5 months.
Yeah.
And then, you know me, a new ad came out for this company that I know of. It's called Z-Biotics.
Yep.
And their product that I've used before, not for probiotic stuff, but it's supposed to be the day before you drink
Yeah.
kind of thing. And it actually does work. I still have some of that. But now they made one that's an actual probiotic. So it's called Sugar to Fiber.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's working. But I think I just consume too much sugar.
That's probably true.
So I need water more than anything. Good thing there's water
That's not how that works.
in beer.
That's not how that works at all.
Oh, well.
Anyways, happy Friday, guys.
Just trying to stay hydrated.
Okay. You want to talk about our sponsors?
Yeah, sponsors. Ready?
Yes.
Elever Consulting. Make sure to go to Elever. Today's sponsor is Elever Consulting. Make sure to go to eleverconsulting.com for an introductory consultation. Just mention that Sarah and Scooter sent you to eleverconsulting.com.
Good job, radio voice. Mine's not gonna be that good, guys.
Yours
Go.
is way better because it's probably more heartfelt. That was hard.
Instagram.
I was faking it.
Yeah. Our other sponsor is Yaya's Embroidery on the gram. She does custom and embroidered shirts and hats, and does she do mittens?
Probably.
I think so.
I mean,
mittens,
You just ask.
beanies, basically anything you want. You just tell her and give her an
Cool.
idea, and she does it, and it's fantastic. And she's so nice. We're gonna go one day and meet her.
I think we have something. No, we have something. A thought. We had a thought. We have a concept of a plan
Yeah.
to go to Houston.
Yes.
Ah,
Yes, we do.
that's a good joke. That was great.
That's our life. Concepts of plans.
Concept. Have a concept of a plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thanks for that. It's kind of a big deal that we have people that believe in us. We are working on some other things that we're trying to get underway, but that's all what I'm always doing.
Yeah. Story of his life. All right, I'm gonna push the button.
BTC,
I got the burpees from his
BTS.
beard.
Sorry, BTC.
Good thing.
Yeah.
BTS.
Yeah, behind the scenes. I said BTC
Oh, I was like,
like an
what are you
idiot because I
saying?
was thinking about Bitcoin.
What?
You don't want to know.
That's even more weird.
No, it's not.
Did you lose a bunch of money in Bitcoin?
No, do you know what? It's been like 3 months that I've been
Up.
down.
Oh.
I was way up for almost a year.
Yeah.
And then it took a hit.
Mm.
But I'm actually back in profit
That's cool.
as of 2 days ago.
Nice. You can sell it all.
No,
Move on.
it's just about messing with this. See what it does.
Yeah, that's fair.
I invest $5 here and there.
Yeah.
That's about it. And it was right now I've got even if I just sold it all and took all the money I put in there, it's like a little savings account.
That's true.
So I'm it's fine.
Yeah.
Unless it tanks and completely goes away.
I'm just saying.
But it's still $5 here and there. It's not like I'm investing. It's a very small percentage.
I heard there's a new one coming out.
Oh, what is it?
It's linked to some coins.
Slinked?
It's linked.
What is it?
It's based on a former president. He's coming out with his own Bitcoin. You should invest in it.
So he has a concept of a Bitcoin.
Yeah. But then you can also get an actual coin with his face. But that's the thing.
Okay.
That's the newest one.
Okay.
Just in case. In
I-
case you want to get on the action. I heard that.
I mean, there's some
It's okay.
action there for sure.
Yeah.
Just not the action.
I don't have any Bitcoins.
I have some. Well, not some. If I had some Bitcoins, we'd have a lot of money.
Oh. Oh, you
I
buy
have
chunks of them.
fractions.
Yeah.
I have a fraction of. I
It's
think
like stocks.
Yeah. Socks.
Stocks.
Oh.
Am I not loud today?
Well, no, you're a little malacony.
Oh. All right.
Yeah. There's usually a bit more, they
Pep-
call it piss and vinegar.
What the?
Yeah. Like old school. If I was like 400 years old, that's what they said.
Well, you'll make me mad later. It's fine.
It feels like I'm already making you mad just
Not
by being
today.
here.
What?
All right. Good things.
I was like, I think I pushed the button.
Yeah.
We went down to the Central Valley and hung out with the other family. The Garcias,
Yeah.
Delgados, Orlandos.
Yes.
It was awesome.
The kitty cats.
We celebrated Valerie turning 40. She's the last of the group, the baby.
She is the baby of your 40 group.
Yeah, that was nice.
It was adorable.
Yeah.
It was very, very fun. It was in our story. So if we had
Oh, the cake.
the cake picture
I
with Valerie, we did post. I'll probably put that in somewhere.
have so many pictures that I took. I need to figure out I need to make like a Google Drive for her.
Print it.
Because I also didn't do our New Orleans pictures for her yet. Sorry.
Wow.
I know.
Wow.
I know. I told them I would, and the video
Wow.
and our podcast that I never did when we were there.
Yeah.
I know.
You just.
It exists. I just did nothing with it. I told her I
mean,
would.
they were supposed to, but the problem is everybody like shared their feelings and shared a bunch of stuff, but yet they don't want anybody to hear it.
No.
I was like, then why'd you record a podcast?
For us.
For who?
The three of us.
You guys ain't gonna listen to that.
I think once I share it, they'll listen to it. I just haven't done it yet. Tomorrow.
I did listen to very small tidbits of it.
Yeah.
I mean, because it's stored on microphones,
Yeah.
but it's stored on your phone.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think. Should be.
I hope so.
Me too.
You should probably give it to me so that I can make sure that it's
I know.
saved somewhere, not to get lost.
Because you have the audio. I have both, right?
I have the audio.
Yeah.
You recorded on your phone something with the microphones into your
Mhm.
phone. I just have the audio per channel
Yeah.
hanging out on two microphones.
I know. I feel like we should clip the part where Valerie's getting her drink at the bar because it's like the cutest thing in the world. I think it's hilarious.
I will find it.
Yeah. It's the best thing.
You have to, yeah. Tell me where it's
hilarious.
at and I will find it.
All right. Anyways, Valerie turned 40 and we got to see the family and it was
It
awesome.
was really good. I got to reconnect with Anthony, Jerry. Those are two kind of my.
You didn't talk to Ricky?
I talked to Ricky. Yeah, connected with Ricky a little bit. But realistically, it was like there's just, I don't know. There's more backstory between Anthony and me.
Yeah.
And then a little bit more backstory with Jerry and myself than Ricky and myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't talk to Ricky outside of meeting him at those places. Every once in a while, Anthony and I talk about real stuff and outside of meeting.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then every once in a while, Jerry, we get a picture of him.
Yeah.
You know,
Me and Jerry.
dressed up as Angus Young.
Yes.
Yeah. So, which is adorable.
Yeah.
It's hilarious. It was the coolest thing. Him dressed. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah. Then we met some barn cats. That was nice.
Yeah, I was hanging out with the barn cats at the end of the night.
They were cute.
Yeah, cats. I don't know. I have a thing. No, I don't have a thing for cats. Cats have a thing for me.
It's because you're allergic to them.
Yeah.
Bet you kiwis like you too.
Yeah, they're probably stalking me right now. Kiwis, right?
Yeah.
That most of our fans are from New Zealand. So
I know. I'm just saying.
Oh, spittle. Little
All right, what's your good thing?
My good thing is today, as of today, we officially got our Aftershock tickets.
Yes.
Aftershock, shock.
Are they tickets or just passes?
Aftershock passes. And I did write passes.
Oh.
I was going to write, look, it has a T and then a P. T passes.
Are you ready for Aftershock? Because I'm not.
I'm not at all.
Yeah.
I'm out of shape.
Scared I'm gonna die.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
And we haven't even gone.
Right.
I'm not scared we're going to die. Because I think it's going to be similar to last year. I don't have a lot of people that I want to go right up to the front.
Yeah, I'm not doing that at all.
And even if we do go right up to the front, it's the smaller bands anyways. It's not the big ones.
The big moshy ones.
Yeah. So, well, it's still
I'm not.
moshy.
I will say this right now. I'm not getting kicked in the head this year.
Okay.
Put it out there.
It's going to happen then.
Nah. I will duck.
I've been kicked in the head every year.
Not getting kicked in the head this year.
I was like, he's a big guy. I'll jump on him. That's
Not
really
doing it.
what happens to me.
But I feel like the closer you get, the more often you're gonna get kicked in the head. I'm not doing it
for
this year.
sure.
I will meet you at the tree.
Sure.
I will meet you back in VIP at a table.
And I'm seeing, and I have heard that Ben and Elise might attend.
Yeah.
From what Ben was saying,
That
he
is
got
true.
some passes, so that's pretty dope.
That's cool.
They're gonna get their respirator masks
Yeah.
and go, because there is a lot of allergens in that. If
it's-
you're allergic to
It's
anything,
bananas.
no, if you're allergic to anything,
Yeah.
I mean,
It's in your nose.
yeah, it gets my eyes and nose hurt by
Yeah.
the end of the night for
Yeah.
sure.
It's gross.
Well, it's not gross. It's
No, it's gross. You're blowing out dirt.
oh yeah. That's
It's
gross.
gross.
But it's mostly like it's like this hay, like is it called hay fever?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that kind of thing. You have this like stuffiness because there's allergens everywhere.
Yeah. And people.
Well, the people are that's a different level. You don't get like allergens from them. You get like what do they call it, dysentery.
Yeah. Because as soon as somebody sweaty touches you
What's
with their body,
botulism?
you're like, ugh.
Yeah, what's botulism?
Poison?
Yeah, you get that.
Yeah. You get disgusted. I mean, there's so many things. I actually am looking forward to Aftershock.
I'm looking forward to here's why I look forward to Aftershock is that I think we had one bad Aftershock.
Yeah, we did.
I did. And I was dealing with a lot of depression those 4 days. And you drugged me there. And it was still one of my most memorable. I loved the whole thing. So realistically, I dreaded that one just because of that moment in my life. But I don't dread it anymore because I know that when I go there with you, I have nobody to impress. If I don't want to go to one of the concerts, I don't have to.
Yeah. If
If I want to eat crappy food and have something, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
It's one of those things of there's so much less pressure going with somebody that doesn't force you to do something that's not good for you. Does that make sense?
That does make sense.
Because that music is good for me.
Yes.
You know that going to these things is so good for my spirit.
Yeah.
So I'm ready. I'm just not physically ready. Mentally, emotionally, I'm ready.
Yeah.
Physically, not ready. Like I think I might have to order another pair of shoes. Just because I was like, I want to be able to walk after,
Yeah.
because I've worn Chucks my whole life to concerts. My whole life.
What did we wear last year? Chucks?
Chucks.
Oh.
I do. I
Yeah.
wear Chucks to all the concerts I've ever gone to in my life.
I like comfy shoes.
I'm older now.
Yeah.
My body acts different. My back is different. I need a little bit more squishy stuff underneath my feet. But good thing Aftershock passes showed up today because I always have that. It's one of those things of until you have the passes in your hand, you're not going. That's the way my brain works. Because
Yeah.
it was like, if you don't have the passes in your hand, something could happen,
Right.
and then you're just not going.
Yeah.
Because that has happened,
Yeah.
and then you have to go through a bunch of stuff, and then you miss a day of it. It just in my life, crappy things happen. So it's not preparing for the worst. It's like I think it's the egg thing. Like if it hasn't hatched, it's still just an egg.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Tell me what good things you have.
Nailed it. That was it.
Oh, we moved Mariah in.
Oh, I was doing that on my shout out.
Aw, sorry.
That's fine.
You still can.
Rob. Swiper, quit.
Scooter-
Stop swiping.
Scooter went to work with me for 2 days. He did a mini
Work
trip.
adjacent.
Yeah.
What did I do while you worked?
I don't know. Slept.
Most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the first day I did something else. I worked a little bit too.
Yeah.
Is what it was. I worked. I didn't explore.
No. Well, we were in like were we?
I don't know, Deliverenceville.
No, the first one we were in Santa Barbara.
Oh,
Oh, we were in Santa Barbara. Sorry.
which that's great. But I was without a car, and we were like, what, 5 miles from the beach. So
You could have went.
yeah, but I didn't get up.
Yeah.
It's really, that's all it's about.
And then we had to go to Camarillo or Simi Valley, that area.
Oh yeah, that was a cool one too. Like there was something about where we stayed that had everything you'd ever want except for the ocean.
Yeah.
It was very close. It was 30 minutes
Yeah.
from the airport.
Yeah.
Right?
About 30 minutes from the ocean.
Yeah. It just didn't have, but I guess that's pretty close.
Yeah.
But the hotel,
That's good.
what a great spot. It had this cool little, I don't know, was it a breakfast lunch place?
Yeah. It was like a
Bakery.
bakery.
It said bakery, but it was like, it had everything. When it said bakery, you didn't go in there and it was cupcakes and cookies.
No.
You went in there, it was bread.
Yeah.
Mostly, primarily bread. They
Yeah.
just still did the sweet stuff, but it was primarily bread and like really nice sandwiches, like good
It's
sandwiches.
delicious.
And I'm not a big, huge sandwich person, but dang, those were
Their
good sandwiches.
focaccia was on point.
Yeah, they're right next door to a sushi place,
Mhm.
which was right next door to like a sports bar.
Yep.
A nice one.
Yeah.
Because we tried that one
Yeah, for
out.
dinner. Yeah.
Which was also right next to a beautiful
Yeah.
jujitsu
It
gym.
was very nice. We
Like-
didn't go in there.
It was it was all windows, so we saw everything
Yeah.
that was going on. So it was just, and behind there was Bevmo,
Yeah.
Walmart,
Yeah.
Home Depot.
You would think all of things we're naming, it wouldn't be a nice area, but it was nice.
Yeah, like walkable.
Yeah.
It was
It's like
like
when nice cities have Walmart, not like Walmart's the hood place to go.
nah, it was that was the nicest. I mean, I only saw the outside, but the Walmart was like nice.
Yeah.
Like the parking lot was clean
It
and
was super nice.
oh yeah. So I was like, I don't know.
All right,
It
I'll
was-
switch mine.
that was very fun.
Scooter went on my work trip. That was nice. We got work-wise, we got some work. More.
Yeah, you got more than some. So
We got a lot.
you got a lot of work to do.
So that was cool. Scary and cool.
Have fun.
You're also getting more work.
Yeah.
So you also have fun.
Yeah, but I'm working for you. And it's not that's a bad thing. I'm just like I'd love to have more like creative contracts in my life.
I would love that for you too.
So
I think that'd be great.
so
Oh.
it's not on camera, so we're good.
All right. Do you have any more good things?
No, like I said, that was my only
All right.
one.
Oh my gosh, you know what? Rant of the week, rant of the week.
Rant of the week.
You off whatever you're saying.
I don't have a rant yet. I missed the box.
Oh,
You can go first.
mine's not really a ramped.
Oh, that's not true. I do have a rant.
Mine's I put even like a little star there. It says light. It's a rant light.
Okay.
It's not even a complaint. It's
you got?
more of like a very extremely mild bummer,
Okay.
but it's still a bummer.
Tell the world.
Oh. So our therapy session this week was online.
Yes.
And it's not a rant, but it was more like a bummer.
Okay.
Because when we go to therapy, we get in the car, we go downtown, we talk about our feelings, our wants and our needs and our hopes in life
Okay.
and depression and good and sad. And then afterwards, we kind of bond and we go hang out and we go grab a sandwich or we go to Ginger Elizabeth and get a little ice cream cone or have a little walk downtown. I was like,
Yeah,
so we didn't do that.
that's true.
So I was kind of like, huh, this Tuesday is kind of basic. It's a
I agree with that.
basic Tuesday.
It was a basic Tuesday.
You know, instead of kind of like an adventurous Tuesday.
Yeah.
So it wasn't, it's not
Wednesday.
really a rant. Wednesday. Yeah,
Yeah.
we did it on Wednesday. Because we were out of town. But yeah, I think that it's not a rant by any means.
Yeah.
Online, it was as good. Nah,
No.
it was about 20% less good.
Yeah.
But it wasn't bad.
No.
But it was like probably 80%.
Yeah.
The 100% is when you go in.
I agree.
But it was about 80. and which was good, but you also took away the, like you did it. It just happened that way.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things.
I agree.
It was a not even a rant, not even a light rant. It was just
It's okay.
kind of a bummer.
I have a rant for you. So why is it? Sorry, it is a travel rant. Why does
It's
it
always a travel
annoy
rant.
me when there are people who take carry-on bags on planes, but they can't put them in the overhead compartment? Why not just check the bag? Because now you're like, we had somebody literally, she was waiting for a good Samaritan to help her because she's like, I can't put my bag up there. Then check it. Because why does somebody have to be a good Samaritan because you don't want to check your bag and wait for it at the thing? And it's a free check, so don't be like it's a money thing. It's a free checked bag. But she made the choice of being like, I'm going to wait for someone to have to come help me.
And it's usually an older woman problem.
It is.
I mean, because
So it's a weird rant, but it just bugs me. I'm like, but you could check it for
that's
free.
what we've seen. It's usually been an older woman problem.
Yeah.
An older man will hurt himself putting it
Yes.
up there and elbow 3 people in the face.
Yeah.
But he gets it
He
up
gets
there. Stepped on a small child,
Stepped on the seat,
Yeah.
held up the line. It's fine.
strained his spleen.
Right. I don't know why. It just, because, and the funny thing is, it's not even, I've seen younger people do it too. And I'm like, but it's free to check your bag.
But I'll tell you right now, if you're younger, you can
20,
lift,
when I
you
say
can-
younger,
no,
not the
you can-
child.
No, you can lift your freaking bag.
Now
you
you put
can-
too much stuff in it.
No, you can. It's under 50 pounds. Well, how many weight does it? How much does it?
Nobody
have to be less
checks
than?
the weight.
It's got to be. I mean,
No one
unless
checks the
you're putting
weight on a
rocks
carry-on.
and full of
You've
liquid,
met Mariah.
but it goes through the thing, so it can't be liquids.
Right.
And liquids is probably one of the heaviest things you can
Lots
put
of
in there.
denim.
Nah, wet denim.
But I've seen younger people, same thing. Like, and
I'm like, no.
I'm
If you're
just like, it
you're
drives me
20 years
crazy.
old and you cannot lift your bag into the overhead compartment, we're doomed.
yeah, I mean,
no,
I've
we're
seen it.
doomed.
Yeah.
And again, I believe it's not that you can't. It's just you refuse to push yourself to any state of strain.
Yeah.
And that's the 15 to 25-year-old people right now. They're like, "Oh, if that hurts a little bit, then that's pain." I was like, "No, that's you using your muscle.
Comfort.
It's you using your muscle."
Yeah.
That's all that is.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I was like, "Oh, I think I twisted my ankle."
Yeah.
I was like, "No, you didn't. You just stood up and it went tingly because you sat down for so long."
And I think too, it's more of the people who don't even try. They just
That's what I
stand
mean.
there waiting for someone to come do it.
But that same lady that couldn't get it up there, she got it out.
I
And
know.
almost killed someone.
No good Samaritan
No,
stepped
she
in.
did. She did not slow it down. She just slid it to the edge, and it was going. Like you saw it, it cleared the
I know,
aisle in
yeah.
both directions. They're like, "Wow!"
Yeah.
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 I'm like,
I'm just
"Oh,
like,
sorry.
Just check the bag. It's free.
That's funny.
It's free to check it. Anyways, that was my rant.
Know your limits, people.
Yeah.
And also test your limits.
Yeah.
You big wimps.
I mean, not the older people, because you can actually hurt yourself.
Yeah.
I've had 2 people this week who broke their hips, had to get whole hips replacements.
Wow.
And they were old. They were young.
What do you mean by young?
One lady she was mid-40s. Her husband,
I'm 50.
I don't want to
Wow.
laugh, but it's her. So her husband bought a new dog bed, and she didn't realize, and he bought a really big one. She tripped on it, and she fell so hard that she jacked up her hips, and she couldn't get it fixed. They had to replace it. So she's walking around with a walker.
Do you know who I'm scared for is you.
Oh, me too. When she said that, I thought, oh God, I'm screwed.
You could totally be that person that tripped over a blanket.
Yeah, I know.
You woke up with like a huge bruise or something on your
I had a bruise and a scratch.
on the bottom of her elbow.
Yeah. I was
Like
that's weird.
the spot where you do, I think it's called pile driver. Isn't that something in wrestling where you clunk?
Oh, it was right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, you only get those in fights.
I don't know who I fought
Like,
that day.
You don't get them by somebody fighting you. That's
know.
you hitting somebody else.
Right? I was like, why was my arm bleeding?
Like
That's
on
weird.
that spot. I
Yeah.
was like,
I don't know what happened.
I wish it was
Crazy dreams.
weird.
I know. It's just normal.
just
now.
not weird here.
Yeah.
Not in this house.
I know Mariah walked over to me the other day. She's like, why do you have a bruise on your arm? I was like, no, I don't. She's like, you have a big bruise right there. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, why that good there?
That's something.
Story of my life. Anyways,
Yeah.
that's all I have for that one. Oh,
Oh.
you ready?
For what?
Song of the week. Song of the week. Song of the week.
Okay, so I guess we're doing a song of the week. We're not gonna make a stinger that sounds just like rant of the week. That's weird.
We're not. It's just I added it down there so we wouldn't forget.
I put it in there too. I put it in the what's up in your area.
Oh, okay. What's
Oh,
your song?
so we really kind of we are influenced by other people because we like to be entertained. So when we are entertained by something, we like to entertain each other with the same types of questions,
Yes.
right? And historically, we've done song of the week.
Yeah.
We did it like twice, and then we just fizzled it out, and I was like, well, that's stupid.
We just forget.
Well, that's dumb because we both listen to music almost constantly. Well, you're more TV shows,
Yeah.
but there's music in there because I hear it on, when it goes to commercials, it's the same song over and over and over,
It really is.
right?
It's like waterboarding.
Tink, tunk, tink, tunk. I mean, 24 went on for a
There's
month
so
straight.
many of them.
A month straight is all I heard that for music. I was like, come on, man. But yeah, do you only have one? I have a few, but I have one big one.
Well, I have one and then a story about it.
Okay, hit me.
Okay. So, traveling. I went to a hotel and I was driving from LA to San Diego. And the front desk person, Tamara, at the Sheraton in San Diego. Very
Shout
nice
out
human.
tomorrow
Shout out Tamara. And
at Hilton or
Sheraton.
Sheridan. Is it D or T?
Sheraton.
Sheraton.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it. I mean, it's Sheraton. Anyways,
What'd you call me? What's her name again?
Tamara.
She's not a twin, is she?
No,
Okay.
because his name's not Tia.
Okay. I'm just asking.
Anyways, she had a very thick African accent. And she had asked me, like, what did I listen to on the way there? And I was like, oh, man, I found a really good old playlist that I hadn't listened to in a long time. Jam. And it was amazing. And she's like, oh, do you listen to any Afro beats? And I'm like, no.
I do know.
She's like, can I give you some recommendations? I said, absolutely. So she gave me like 7 people to listen to. Fire, by the way. Afrobeats is like, now it's on my thing. It's so relaxing and calming. I can actually like,
Really is.
I can't listen to music and work because I just start singing songs and I forget what I'm doing. But these songs are so like, oh, they're such good background music. So my song of the week is called "For My Hand" by Burna Boy and Ed Sheeran.
Dang.
It's very lovely. It could be like our dance song.
It's a beautiful song.
Yeah.
I have musically I have some reservations about it,
That's fine.
but the only reservation is autotune.
Oh, yeah.
The rest of it, the beat is so good,
It's
and
lovely.
you always forget, not always forget, but if you're like a music fan and a current pop music and all that stuff, everything's about 120 beats. It's about 120,
Okay.
right? If you slow that down, it'll change your life. Like it just will. Like you're not going to hear a Bob Marley song that's 120,
Right.
and every time you hear it, you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is so good. And I think we forget to I think who really remembered how to do that back in the day was like De La Soul. Even Incubus would
Yeah.
do that sometimes. Just slow it down a bit, to where it's not faster than your heartbeat.
Yeah.
That's where I was kind of saying, I was like, get it up to about 90, 100. So your heartbeat still goes up, but it's not like, okay, borderline cardio.
Yeah.
No, it really is. There's something to that. The Fugees were really big on that. So when I played it, cause you were traveling and you sent me that morning, and I got up and I was like, I'm going to check this out. I turned on the music in the kitchen and I was like, I could just sit here and drink coffee by the
Yeah.
coffee maker for a while. I was like,
Yeah.
I don't need to hurry up and go into the
So
studio. I was just like, yeah, I think I'll make a shake. I was like 4 songs in. I was 4 songs in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Usually I'm in there like coffee, shake, out. I had 4 songs in.
Yeah.
Just
good.
let it go. And I was like,
Good chill.
I'm probably not getting anything done today. I'm just going to stand here and groove. No, it really, really, really felt good.
All right. What's your song?
I have a when I travel, we did a lot of traveling this last week. Um, I have 2 or 3 albums that I usually listen to, and they change. But my 3 current ones that I've been doing is an I Prevail album called True Power, and then what is it? Death of Peace of Mind by Bad Omens.
It's a good one.
And then, which is the whole album, and then also Taking Me Back to Eden by Sleep Token. So those are kind of my 3 that I kind of listen like front to back.
Yeah.
Right? Taking Me Back to Eden, Sleep Token, that's usually my one that I can listen to the whole album, not skip anything. I just let it vibe through because there's some slowness, there's some fast, it moves around. So realistically, re-listening to True Power again, there's a song called FWYTYK.
Okay.
F what you think you know.
Yeah.
Is how it is.
Okay.
And it's basically like great orchestrated song. Has a nice little movie sample thing in it. It sounds like you feel like you've watched a whole movie in this
one song.
And it's not even that long of a song. I think it's like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
But you feel like you've gone through a whole movie. And then the other one's called Choke.
I know Choke, I think. Do I know Choke?
I don't know. Probably. I wish we could play it on here, but
We can't.
well, we can, but then they just silence some stuff.
Yeah.
That's usually what happens. They silence that whole section.
Play it for yourselves.
Yeah.
Tell us what you think.
I'll put some links in there. But realistically, the big one
Wait,
was
who thinks Choke?
still I Prevail.
Okay.
And the other one is off the Take Me Back to Eden.
Okay.
I've been revisiting. Well, I listened to them again, but there's Are You Really Okay? Which is a very like self-harm, trying to help somebody.
Yeah.
Kind of, depression, suicide, that kind of thing. But I revisited it because I was listening to it. I was like, because I think I've mentioned on here before, it's like asking somebody, when they're saying, oh, I'm fine, I'm doing great, and that kind of thing. But are you really okay? Because the actions that you're doing are different.
Yeah.
They're not normal.
They're not you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, so I started listening to that song, listen to it again. I was like, bro, did you ever think about maybe this is a song that you should be asking yourself? So I listened to it as him talking to himself. And I was like, change the whole song in such a beautiful way.
Yeah.
It was like, it comes off with, I was trying to protect you from the darkness and all that kind of stuff. I was like, dang, if you really talk about it, it's like, you do that every day.
Yeah.
Especially if somebody that has a history of depression and anxiety and what do they call it, bipolar, whatever, has ADHD. Name one, I probably have been through it. But you are always trying to protect yourself from that problem instead of going, hey, are you okay?
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, you're like
checking in.
saying, I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good. I got my stuff. I got my coffee, got my shake, got my Afro beats on. I'm solid.
Yeah.
But I was like, are you really okay though?
Yeah.
And instead of somebody else prodding you, maybe that's something you should be asking yourself. Everyone's supposed like, hey, we have a good life. I've got nothing to complain about. I was like, that doesn't mean you're okay.
Right.
And I think that's kind of the thing is like, and I think our default, at least in culture, at least my generation, is, hey, how's it going? Oh, can't complain.
Right.
Okay, but are you okay?
Right.
Yeah, can't complain.
Yeah.
I was like, that's you going, there's probably a ton of things that are going on. But you're just not.
I'm not going to say it.
Well, and it's just presenting it and recognizing that it isn't complaining.
Yeah.
So it was, Are You Really Okay? By Sleep Token. Really kind of touched me in a good way.
Yeah.
So it was
Yeah.
a positive,
Nice.
it was a good feeling.
Good songs of the week.
Yeah.
All right, ready to what's up?
What's up in your area? What's up in you?
Sacramento.
Sacramento?
You ready for this?
We're doing Sac first?
You want to do it last?
No, go.
Preacher Lawson's going to be at Crest Theater, who is a comedian who I kind of want to see. But I don't like fees. It's bothering me. I almost want to go to Crest Theater tomorrow night and just be like, how much are tickets right now? Because you know you're going to have some left.
Well, you don't know. He's pretty popular. He won wasn't it?
AGT?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know that until I saw his comedy.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch America's Got Talent. I just don't. But
I mean, I looked at the map. There's only one row that still has seats next to each other that are decent seats. The other ones are like up in the balcony.
that's where we sat for Jimmy almost.
No.
Oh, we did sit on a lower level. You're right.
Yeah. Okay. One more Sacramento.
What's up in you?
There's an Afro Beats festival downtown.
Obsessed. Let's go.
I'm kind of scared because I think last weekend there was some concert stuff and someone got shot and like 2 people died. So I don't know if I want to go to like big group things like that right now. Aftershock is different. They like metal detect everybody.
Well, also, I was like, that nobody gets like physically, from whatever, nothing's ever been reported of somebody getting physically harmed by another person harming them
Right.
at Aftershock.
Yeah. It's just from moshing.
Theft?
Theft.
Yes.
Theft and moshing?
But that's everywhere.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like any concert, like you leave your iPhone in a place where somebody's going to grab it, they're going to take it.
They're going to take it.
So,
So anyways.
okay.
Okay. Fresno.
What's up in you?
There's Oktoberfest at River Park. Starting early.
What do you mean it's starting early?
October is not until next week.
Well, you know, most breweries had them in September.
Lockoff didn't, did they?
Yeah, those are done.
What? We already missed Oktoberfest?
Yeah, we were out of town.
Son of a biscuit.
Well, I mean, we
Oh,
were
then.
literally out of town.
We missed the later Hulsens?
It was last weekend.
Oh, I didn't realize. I feel like next weekend makes way more sense.
It was the same weekend as I had to miss that event. It was the Saturday.
Got it. All right. Well,
Yeah.
if you haven't missed yours, go to it.
They usually happen in September, guys, so it's probably over.
Olympia.
Except for this one. What's up in you?
They're having Lula Fest.
What's that?
It's all about heritage of somebody. I didn't write it down. I think it's Latin. It is. It's Latin heritage.
We don't talk about Lula.
At Isthmus Park. Seattle.
What's up in you?
They got Pitbull this weekend.
Oh, nice. Mr.
Mr.
Worldwide.
Worldwide, I know. Houston. Okay, Houston has two cool things, I think. Number one, Houston.
What's up in you?
They're having a professional
I'm trying to match
flamenco
your body.
performance.
Flamenco.
Flamenco.
Oh.
Oh, I think it'd be cool.
That would be
Second
kinda
thing, which literally I think is taking over the city of Houston,
What's up in you?
Nigerian Day Festival.
Oh, dang.
So like all weekend is all things Nigerian all over the place. There's like little concerts all over the
Sounds
place. There's a
sick.
food thing. It sounds bananas, and I'm like, oh my! It's their 11th annual one.
I'd be
I was like,
exhausted.
holy moly!
I'd be.
I thought it was cool.
That's a party and a. Yeah. Also, you'd have to recover.
You'd have to recover.
Ugh, food.
Yeah, take those probiotics.
I already
Wouldn't even eat them.
had In and Out last night. I'm already like in recovery.
Facts.
Had a hangover.
Oh yeah.
Shout out!
Woo!
Ooh.
You only have one? I know I stole yours, kind of.
Yeah, you totally did. But no, it's a kind of a shout out of. I gotta stop picking up things to play with.
I know.
Do you know?
Because I also have to put
Yeah,
this
we
down,
know.
but I won't.
Most things are folded up, rolled up, tied up,
my
written
life.
on. Yeah, Mariah moved in, and it's kind of a big shout out to her because it's not about. She's got to do a lot of crap on her own this time,
Yes.
you know? And huge shout out to her for taking the leap to do that.
Yeah.
It's her second year in college, but she's not in a dorm.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of accountability in a sense of she's got to make sure and get up on time, and there's not a lot
Yep.
of people to help you, and it's just you
Yeah.
and your alarm
Yep.
with a car and get to class on time.
Fine parking.
She's been doing quite well. She's only been there a week, but yeah, got her moved in. It was very very easy
Yeah.
for what it was.
Yeah.
Logistically, there was a lot of driving.
It was a
There
lot of
was
driving.
a lot of driving.
Yeah.
A lot of driving of a U-Haul.
Yeah.
Which is my least favorite thing in the world. It really, really is. When it comes to driving, driving is not my favorite thing in the world. Driving a U-Haul or a truck is my least favorite thing to do, especially if you have to do it by yourself. Would have had to do that too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, ugh. So
Yeah, it was a lot.
a lot of pressing search on the FM radio and never finding anything but everything was either country music, not everything, but most stuff was country or in Spanish.
Yes.
Where what
Central Valley.
going through.
Yeah.
So, but not that I don't like country or don't like Mexican music. It's just like I don't know a lot of it,
Right.
so it didn't keep me,
Yeah. Stimulated.
Well, stimulated
Awake.
because I'm sitting straight up in this
Yeah.
chair and the AC doesn't think
Always
it's
work.
AC. I think feels it's something else,
Yeah. Like a swamp cooler.
like a whale's blowhole or something. I don't know what they thought it was. Yeah. But no, Mariah moved in. Seemed seamless, but she's already back in town 5 days later.
Yeah.
So that's a whole nother.
She cried. I mean, she'll probably be back one more time because of band. She's probably going to be there for the last one. That's all.
Okay.
That's in November.
But I'm also like, she's out of high school 2 years.
It's not for her brother.
But I'm like going, you gotta move on from high school.
Yeah,
bro.
but it's her brother.
I understand that. I'm not talking about her brother. But if she comes back for the last one next year, what's the excuse for that?
I don't think she's coming next year. I think she's
Okay.
out of people.
You don't know that.
Pretty sure.
You
She's
don't
out.
know
She's out of
that.
people. Oh, anyways, my shout out is to Slim and Mary. They were at our wedding. They were
in our wedding.
in our wedding.
They weren't just there
Yeah,
at our wedding.
They were
Slim was one of my
groomsmen.
groomsmen, and one of my other two of my people didn't show up. What a loser I
Jeez.
am. But Mary was there, and at the time they weren't quote unquote even dating.
Yeah.
They were friends.
Yes.
And that was a conversation I had at the hotel. This was over 9 years ago.
Yeah.
Little over 9 years
Yep.
ago. And I go, Slim, what's the deal with you and Mary? He goes, nothing. We're just friends. I said, you're a liar. I was like, why don't you just say you're dating? Because we're not. That's what this is. He goes, because we're not. I was like, but you are. No, we're not.
Now they're getting married.
I'm like, bro, 9 years later, they've been together for those 9 years.
Yes.
We only know this from social media, to be honest, but they went up to Vancouver
They did.
and he proposed there and she posted pictures, that kind of stuff. So I want to have a real conversation with this man. I was like, I told you 9 years ago just to come to terms with this. She's the one for you. Accept it.
Yeah.
You know it. She knows it.
Adorable.
Yeah. So they've honestly been together since.
I know. That's awesome.
You know, so they were also at my
Birthday
50th birthday
They were?
birthday last year, and which I hadn't seen him in
Since the
7
wedding?
years.
No, they've been. He
he's
came down
visited.
before. You're right.
He's visited
Yeah.
before. I just don't go to the Bay that often,
No,
but he has parents up here, so I just don't go to the Bay.
because the Bay's the Bay.
Well, the Bay's just icky.
Yeah, it's
No, it's no, for multiple reasons. Like it's
The
hard to get
traffic.
in and out of,
Yes.
for one. And then the places you kind of want to go visit are full of urine.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
That's fair. It's fair statement.
and that's how I feel. It's like there's a couple areas like going to the Oakland Guitars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of a nice little pocket of places, but still,
Yeah.
you can't leave anything in your car. It will get broken into.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of if, it's about when.
Yeah.
So it's just that not a,
You don't feel
you know,
like
it's just
calm
it's
and
a
relaxed.
bummer area. It's not like you're not afraid to get like murdered.
No.
But just like, it's just, come on,
I know.
get it together, guys.
Yeah. Shout out to them.
But yeah, shout out Slim, Mary.
Yes.
His name's Steve Lim, but
Oh.
Slim.
I
There you
don't
go.
think I remembered that. I don't think I remembered his name was Steve. Like it's Slim, obviously.
It is Slim, but
It's like,
that's probably his default email for any company he goes to too is Slim.
That's funny.
That's probably why. He just
What's the one guy's
screw
name
it.
you always fix?
Fix?
Yeah, I would say his name wrong. Hoover, Heiser. What's his name?
Sean.
What's his Hokum?
His name's
Hokum.
Sean Howard.
But I only know him as Hokum. Sean Hokum. But I didn't realize that wasn't his actual name.
No,
Anyways.
that's his email, and his tag is Hokum Sean.
Yeah. So I
But
assumed that was his name.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
So you can assume my name is Preacha, Disco Preacha.
No, actually,
Yeah.
I thought your name was Scooter, and then I didn't know what your real name was for a long time.
Do you know it now?
Sometimes.
It's not Jackass.
Oh, what?
Just,
What is it then?
Oh, it's not dumbass. Nothing that ends with ass. So if
Oh.
you could refrain from those every once in a while, that'd be great.
What? Since when?
This morning.
Oh, okay. All right, we're gonna try this.
Advise me not.
I don't know what we're trying. I have no topic.
Neither do I. But we're gonna talk about what's been going on this week, and then we're gonna have a conversation about it.
Oh.
So,
Uh-oh.
what? Why'd your face look like that?
Well, I feel like I'm in the principal's office now.
You want me to turn it off of you?
No, I'm just,
Okay.
I know what you're saying. Like, you're going to talk about what's going on this week.
Yeah.
And then, no, whatever.
Okay. Now
I'm
you
nervous.
I made it weird.
I didn't make it weird.
So, anyways, I don't know. It was last week. It was last week, not this week. We got a message from the school saying that their kid had passed away. And so it didn't say the person's name. It just said a kid had passed away. So I had asked CJ, do you know who it was? And at first he was like, no, because they don't mention the kid's name. And then he had asked some people, and then he found out it was one of his friends who had passed away.
Somebody that he knew.
Yeah.
He's not a great friend, but somebody he knew, school friend.
Yeah.
School friend.
Somebody-
We've never met this person.
No, but somebody he hung out with like daily.
Right.
Right. So it's one of his band's friends. And then it was one of those things of like, so the advise me not thing is like, how do you even help your kid or anybody go through losing someone that way? And the kid committed suicide at the age of like 16,
I mean,
17.
yeah, that's-
So
I
it's
mean-
like, it's not just that they passed away. It's
Yeah.
like worse. And then the other thing was another friend of theirs had also attempted
At the same time.
like the exact same time. So how do you have those conversations? How do you move through that? How do you know what I mean? What do you do? What do you do, guys? What do you do? We had they did have like therapists and stuff at the school they could talk to.
Which is,
He
to
didn't
me,
find it helpful.
that's a whole nother, because I've been through what he's going through as an adult. As a kid, I went through loss of life of people that I knew in high school.
Yeah.
3 in high school.
Yeah.
Eric, can't remember his last name. That sucks.
It's okay.
There was another girl that I actually dated, and she got in a car accident and died.
Mhm.
Brett Martin, also car accident, drunk driving, died. A guy in the parking lot from Freon overdose
I
died.
think you're at 4.
I didn't know that guy as well
Mm.
as the other 3. Eric was a guitarist in a band I was in. But yeah, it was kind of like, and realistically, that was the 80s.
Yeah.
Early 90s, late 80s, early 90s. So it could have been suicides.
Right.
Well, I mean, back then it was just not something people was like,
Yeah, you can talk
so
about
he
Yeah.
overdosed on such and such. Oh, they got in a car accident. I mean, but realistically, I don't know which one of those could have been.
Yeah.
I feel like Eric's could have been. I feel like the guy in the parking lot with the Freon could have been, realistically.
Yeah.
Because you just don't do that by yourself. I don't know. It's just my thing. But then also as an adult, I've dealt with it 3 times with coworkers, Yeah. 3 of them which were actual documented suicides.
Yeah.
So it sucks. I think what sucks the worst about all of this is that CJ and I are not in a good place.
Yeah.
Yet the person that could be there for him is somebody who knows, like, I know the feeling. It's just, you feel empty.
Yeah.
You feel like you screwed up. You feel like I could have listened. I could have seen this going on. I could have heard, it's like all those things. You feel you're mad at yourself. You're pissed off at them more than anything.
Yeah.
And it's a reaction of fear, sadness. Like, is this going to overcome me now? This demon
Right.
that's out there. I mean, whatever you believe in, I don't care. Scientifically, it's like, if you have that in your system, it was like, well, if they can do that, well, so can I.
Yeah.
So there's it's just a big cycle of crushing gross.
Yeah.
But I just feel like, and I don't know what to say to him now, because he's not listening to me on any level, because we're in a strong disconnect over this last month or so.
Rupture.
Yeah. Well, I just say disconnect. I mean, it ruptured, then there's a disconnect. So yeah, it's kind of hard, but it's also, you also look at it as like time and support. It doesn't hurt less over time, but you can accept it over time.
Yeah.
It never hurts less.
Right.
The pain never goes away. The grief never goes away. The sadness, the missing somebody, it just never goes away.
Right.
But coping with it doesn't become easier, but it becomes more consistent over time.
Yeah. So I'm finding it where, because he's a kid still, I'm like, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know, should you be talking to somebody? I mean, he already has like therapy things coming up anyways at some point in October. It's like, but should it be more like, no, right now you need to go talk to somebody? Or is it right now, when you're ready to talk to us, come talk to us? Because it's not like he hasn't. Like, I've talked to him.
Yeah, and I think that's the good point. That's a good part. He's talking about this person.
Yeah.
He's at the vigil. He's coming home from the vigil like now.
Yeah.
He's talking to the other person
Right.
that attempted.
Yeah.
He's bringing it up to you. He has cried in front of you.
Yeah.
Like, that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's a purge.
Yeah.
And also the counseling appointment that we set up, that was set up before any of this occurred.
Right.
It has nothing
Right.
to do with it. It's not in a reaction to what he's going through.
Right.
It's a reaction to what we're going through as a family dynamic and what he's going through.
Yeah.
So we saw like that kind of dynamic in him before, not specifically about suicide or anything like that. But I'm saying we've had him in counseling before, and it's a cyclical thing, and it's not about suicide or anything like that. So we're not like, don't read into all that.
No.
But it's also, I have a strong feeling about counselors that are hired to come in and help. My strong opinion is those counselors are coming in here so that your insurance is still good at the school and at the company that you work at.
Yeah.
Because believe me, I've talked to, when it comes to like support counselors that have been on site because of suicide, murder, all those kind of things. They're underqualified to be a traditional therapist.
Yeah.
They're an insurance therapist.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. They're to talk about the things lightly, so things don't get intense. Go to a real therapist. I don't mean real, but more of an in-depth one-on-one. You and a person. It's your therapist.
Yeah.
That's it.
I do appreciate that he has people around him that he can talk to, not just us, but like he has his sisters, he has kids at school, he's got people to talk to.
Right.
But again, it's one of those things of, as a parent, you're like, but should there be more? But should I be doing more? Should I be doing something else?
And my perspective is, yes, but not too much. And then also, that's what he's feeling.
Yeah.
Should I be doing more?
Yeah.
Could I have been doing more? Why wasn't I more there for that person?
Yeah.
Why didn't I see what was going on? there's that mental health. What was it? The soccer game? I think it's Australian. Is that what it was?
Soccer game.
Yeah, it has to do with them going. What's a football game? But they're the two guys cheering. You ever seen that video?
Yeah, I have seen it.
And the one
Yeah.
guy's always like cheering and going, "Whoa!" And he's like, "Hey, how was your week?" And the guy sitting down, he's like, "Oh, it's fine. It was great." And then the next week it was like the guy that's sitting down is kind of like not in the dumps, but just kind of like, "Mama."
Yeah.
But it ends up being the guy that's jumping up and cheering is the gentleman who took his own life.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what didn't you see?
Right.
And the guilt of going through that is something I've had to deal with many times. And it's been a while. It's been about 15. I think it's been about 15 years. When was the last time I worked at Home Depot? Gosh. 20 years ago? No. When was the last time I worked at Apple?
I don't know.
It was 5 years. It was 10 years before Apple that I quit Apple. So when was that? 2017?
I think so.
So it'd be 2007, 2009, somewhere in there was
In what?
there, somewhere in there, that I had to deal with it like at that moment. So it's been a little while, because now I just don't let people get close to me. It's fine.
That's fine.
I'm just kidding. But there's many people that are still going through those things in my life. Like I know multiple people right now that it's happened to somebody they know.
Yeah.
Or them, So I don't know.
Hi, CJ. He's back.
There's another human here. Our third roommate. The third roommate. No? Isn't it? There's three of us, me, you, and him.
I'm not your roommate.
Yes, you are. How we not all roommates?
I'm your spouse, I'm not your roommate.
That's still a roommate. I feel like
No.
it's kind of like the like, yes, we're spouse, but we're also roommates.
That's the problem.
So we shouldn't be
Here's
roommates
our new
anymore.
advice, Nina. Just kidding.
So we can't be friends because you're my spouse.
Can't
So you're
be
not
friends.
my friend.
We're not
You can't be my
roommates.
friend. What? We are roommates.
No.
For goodness sakes.
No.
Yeah. If you live in the same house, you're a roommate. Doesn't matter who you are. Kid, parent, dog.
No.
What? You've lost your mind.
Anyways, that's what I want to talk about.
Okay, go for it. Let's talk about it.
I did. That's all I had. I just want to talk about it.
But you didn't. Okay, so you asked the questions and then you didn't answer anything.
Yeah, I did.
Hmm.
I mean, I asked you the questions. See, and then you answered
Then
them.
I answered them,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
No.
Okay.
Well, ask me a question.
No, answer the same question you asked.
I don't remember what I asked. So you have to ask me a question. Have you ever done an interview?
This is not an interview.
What did I
I've
ask?
done interviews,
Okay.
yes, but
What did
I'm
I?
not interviewing you.
I think I already said this. I don't know if I'm doing enough.
Okay.
I'm just here to listen
And that's it.
and give hugs when there's tears.
Right. Which is a good motherly,
And then just keep asking if they need anything.
that's a good friend. A
Yeah.
good, but I'm sorry, you can't be a friend and a mother. So, because you can't be a spouse and a roommate. So that's weird.
It's not about
You got to
you.
draw the line.
It's not about you. Just kidding. I did also reach out to some of his teachers who were the teachers of that student.
Yeah.
Just one to see how they're doing, but also they're like, how's he doing? And then they're like, if he needs anything, just tell us. And I was like, no, that's fair. But they're the only ones I know. Like none of the other teachers. I don't know. And again, and then the weird thing with the school is like, it was the one message. It was the one very vague message, and then nothing else has been said.
Yeah, but it's also one of those things. If you address it too much, it becomes almost your fault,
Mm.
right? If you know too
Yeah.
much, it's one of those. It's a situation you never want to be in.
The one thing I'll say is I wasn't a fan on CJ had reached out to a teacher about how he's feeling and things were going on, things they had heard about the situation. And the teacher was like, you need to go talk to the principal about what you've heard. So CJ called me and he's like, I don't
No.
feel comfortable telling them
Then don't.
what I said. You owe nothing to them whatsoever.
No.
And if you don't want to say anything about any of the situation, tell them no.
He's a principal.
I don't want
He's
to.
a principal.
Yeah.
He's not a parent.
Right.
He's not a lawyer. He's not a counselor. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
and
I wasn't a
even
fan
if
of
you're one of those three people, you still got to trust them.
Yeah.
So
He
no,
still
the
doesn't
principal
have
has
to.
not.
Yeah.
Nah.
So I wasn't
Don't.
a fan of that.
Nah.
But yeah.
Nope.
I don't know. It's just one thing. It's just one of those things. Like there was a girl that I went to school with, and she passed away when we were in school. Hers was awful. Like someone set her on fire in her car. But no one ever really talked about it. Like I didn't talk to my parents about it. I was just like, oh man, that was sad. And then that was it. No one, there was no therapy back then. No one asked if we were okay. There was no conversations.
Wild.
I know.
So
They're
it's
just
kind
like,
of.
so your homework's due tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, I guess we're just moving on.
I mean, still got to get the homework done. That is fact, right? No, but that I feel like that's kind of the life learning lesson of going through something like that the first time.
But at some point you have to grieve.
No, you're supposed to grieve.
Yeah.
You have to grieve. I'm not saying don't grieve, but I'm saying, but your life and regular things need to keep going.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, your grief can overtake you.
That's true.
So and that's why I was like, hey, he still needs to get kind of his stuff done. He still needs to go, I was like, stop. Don't let everything change.
Yeah.
Because if then everything changes, the grief will destroy you. So it's also one of those things. There's got to be a balance of that. So you don't just brush it under the rug and you're just like, we don't cry about that.
Yeah.
Oh, get over it. No, it's not about that. It's like you have to find a balance between having grief and still moving forward in life.
Yeah.
Because if you don't,
It's freaking hard.
Well, you're just going to go backwards.
Yeah.
Right. And don't bury yourself in work or school or friends or drugs or whatever,
Alcohol.
Drugs. But that's kind of, I think that's especially when you go through it the first time.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's such an overcorrection that I see in so many people that go through something the first time. Is either everything stops and we focus on you for the longest time we can until you're better. That's not life. And it gets super sad because now everybody's eyes on you to be better, to get better. And you're like, well, can I just have time to be sad?
Yeah.
Can I just laugh a little bit because I want to play with some friends or I want to, it's like, everybody's like, but are you okay? Checking on people too much is just as damaging to me as saying, okay, that happened.
Yeah.
Get over it. Move on.
Yeah.
You can't, that's swinging the pendulum to the both sides.
Yeah.
So too much concentration on you can destroy you. Not speaking about it will destroy you a little later because you're going to blow up. Yeah. So you're either going to shut down or you're going to blow up.
Yeah.
You got to find that balance in between. That's just theory. I suck at both. Just saying.
You're saying you shut down and you blow up at people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fact. You know me.
Yeah,
you know you've seen both of those things.
Yeah. This week.
This week? I don't think so. It's been a few weeks.
Huh?
This week I did one. I either blew up or shut down.
Yeah.
When? I shut down?
Yeah, it was a shutdown one.
When?
Do you want to talk about this right now?
Yeah.
Okay. We were leaving the party. I had message that said we're getting ready to go.
Oh, that's different.
Why?
I didn't shut down. I did not shut down. I was upset. I was upset. I didn't shut down. I just didn't. I felt me having a confrontation with you at that moment or until I chilled out is just never going to be good. So I sucked it up for a while. That's what that was. That was different. I did not shut down.
Okay.
Not at all. I just turned that part off of me. Like, if I talk about this, I'm going to be upset right now.
Yeah.
So I waited till I wouldn't be upset talking about it. And that's when I brought it up. That was it. And then we moved forward.
All right.
That was
I felt like a shutdown.
that was one of my healthier moments, to be honest.
I agree. I was telling back in the day, I was like, the amount of time Scooter's been like, we're done talking about this. I was like, all right, look at you. Because usually you're like, poke.
Well, I kind of poke because if I don't poke, stuff doesn't get done.
No.
In my perspective, you say no because it's not binary, right? It's not a no or a yes. It's a perspective.
Well, but sometimes the conversation's not about getting anything done.
True.
It's just about having opinions.
Mm-hmm.
That's not getting something done.
That is true.
Anyways, good conversation.
Look at me conceding so I don't get in trouble. See that bruise on her elbow? You see the back of my head.
What?
From that elbow.
I've never elbowed you.
It's always with the fist.
Yes.
No, but the times that I got hit in the head from
the door.
The freaking rental car, holy cow!
He just didn't wait for it to open.
Well, but it's not about waiting for it to open. It opens up super fast, like 90%, and then goes. So the last 10% takes like a good 7 seconds.
It wasn't.
And
that
I'm already
long.
going in. Okay, I got the bags out of the car 9 times out of 10 compared to you.
What?
Both of our bags at the same time. I put those in or took them out. 80%.
I'll give you take them out. I put my own bag in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, taking them out is when I hit my head. Not putting them in. Right there, the same spot too, because I'd reach in with my right arm and go, Tong! And I was like, I hit, and the amount of times, this is not an exaggeration. It was 3 times, like a good
head knocking.
And I go, come on, the first time.
Can I?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add to my rant. Fresno Airport. Why is it so awful?
Why is Fresno?
No. Why is the airport so awful? I went to get a rental car.
Mm-hmm.
And normally, because I rent so many cars, they tell me where I'm at and I go get it.
Yeah.
So there was a line. There was 3 people working and only one person knew what they were doing.
3 people in the airport working.
3 people.
Felt like.
That is what it felt like. There was a giant line, 3 people. I finally get up there. The guy's like, this is what we have. I was like, don't care. Just give me a car. I've been here for like 20 minutes now. I just like to go. And he's like, it's out that door. I said, okay. He's like, just push the button. You'll figure out which car is yours. I was like, okay.
That's insane.
All
I didn't know
right,
that happened.
sir. Yeah. He's like, just set off the alarm.
I'm in the U-Haul.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is, the place to get to pick up the car, there's no like section. It just says you're here. And I'm like, where's here?
Go there.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Yeah, so I was like, I dropped her off at like the departures.
Yeah.
Going.
I said, I think I'm gonna go here.
Car.
Yeah. But when he said, just go out there and push the button, I was like, what? And the crazy thing is, so I rented from Budget. Yeah, I rented from Budget. But the section the car was in wasn't even Budget. It was like National. And I was like, what is happening? I can't with Fresno. It's just
the F's
every time
are gone. They had none. They had none left.
Oh, it's every
Fresno
time.
should be called Resno because they have no F's left.
That airport every time gets me. I just can't. That's the one place where I dropped the car off and they lost it.
That is
It was
true.
that airport, yeah. They lost the car.
They contacted you and said, "Hey, did you return the car?" And I was like, "It's been 2 weeks."
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I did.
I have a thing, and I was like,
I gave it to a person this
I'm
time.
home.
Oh, Fresno.
There is something special about certain areas and certain local climates of people
Yeah.
that are just different.
Yeah.
Just different.
Fresno's one of them. I love going to Fresno. It's nostalgia,
Oh,
obviously.
I like
'cause I'm from
Fresno
there.
for sure, but I think that's the only thing that we've had real challenges with.
That airport's been a
Yeah,
struggle
airport.
bus.
Everything else seems fine.
The roads.
What do you mean?
Roads are rough.
The roads are just long.
Choo, 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 choo.
Well, they're rougher here, I feel.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's only one road to get anywhere in Fresno, and it's like 87 miles long. Just go down this one.
Go down Herndon.
I was like, that's the same road I got off on. Yeah, just get back on it. Oh, make a U-turn, go the other way. Where? Herndon.
Wait, okay, everybody in Fresno doesn't sound like that. Becca said, just say the Central Valley.
I'm just saying that Fresno, everything I've ever experienced with Fresno Airport, I've only experienced once or twice. And it was fine. I think it was early in the morning or something that I've been there. So I don't have that experience.
Yeah.
But driving in Fresno is, doesn't matter what exit you take and what street it says you're getting on, you're going to be on Herndon.
At some point.
No, all the exits have a road going this way, but they all go Herndon.
Yeah.
They all hit Herndon. So you're just a little further down in one direction of the same road, no matter what exit you take. So if you take the wrong exit, you might just have to take a right on Herndon.
Yeah.
Or a left. You're still going to get there.
Love Herndon, though.
I was like, hey, just if you don't see what you like on Herndon, like a gas station or something, just keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Yeah.
You'll go past some fields.
Yes.
You go to a place where there's no lights and nothing, then all of a sudden, whoa, another gas station. Oh, another Smart and Final. Oh, look, another pizza place. They love their pizza places there too.
We do love
Truth.
We do love pizza in the Central Valley. All right, you want to play a game?
Okay.
Oh, do you want to do that sound game, or is that too hard to explain?
Not too hard to explain, but you're gonna have to make a lot of sounds that people might get annoyed by,
Oh yeah, let's not do that.
including you.
That's fair. What game?
Bonk.
Doesn't sound like a chicken.
Yeah, see? Already won.
Oh, is that what that game is? Is that the whole game?
I mean, yes. Basically, if the card says chicken, you go, bok, bok.
Okay, do we want something that the people can play with us?
Sure.
I don't remember this.
If you know, you know.
Do you remember? Or do
If you don't know, now you know.
Do you want to do lyrics? Everyone loves the lyric game.
No? That was a callback. 90s hip hop.
Yeah. Does that means yes? But you can't ask me the ones you've already asked me. Okay, let's play lyric game, guys.
Who's
Everyone,
guess?
get your lyric hats on.
Lyrically incorrect.
Scooter's gonna ask me 90s. I'm gonna ask him 80s.
Oh, nicely.
80s.
90s nicely.
Don't ask me ones I've already answered.
Oh.
You can do it. And there's that box.
I think I have to tinkle.
What? Who are you? That's usually my job.
Human?
Okay, you ready?
I'm human.
No, you didn't look at your cards yet. Oh.
What? I said tinkle.
Well, go tinkle. I'll ask the people some 90s questions while you tinkle. Because
Who's the people?
Anybody in the chat.
Is there anybody in there?
Becca was a minute ago. She likes the 90s.
I don't think so. Nobody likes the 90s.
Which side did Snoop hang his blue flag?
Come on, babe. We've done this before. We've
I
done
know
it.
these are warm ups because you are leaving.
I'm not
You have to
leaving.
tinkle. Becca, check in. Valerie, check in. Just kidding. Becca said, whoop whoop.
No,
Maybe it's
that's not the
delayed.
answer.
Is it delayed? Oh, she said left side. It's just delayed. That's fine.
Do you know why? Script side.
Yeah. It is the crib side. See, I knew she was in there. Okay, let's see. This is a funny thing. If someone is knucking and bucking, what are they ready to do? Knucking and bucking is hilarious, by the way. Look at that tattooed on my arm. Knucking on this side and bucking on the other. No? No one knows? Okay. It means fight. Put that over there. Okay. This is oh, thanks, Becca. You did it. I have to fix my delay. I'll wait. Okay. According to TLC, what is a guy that thinks he's fly? This is an easy one. Also known as a buster. What's the answer? Also known as a buster, always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke. So no. Waiting for Rebecca. No, it's the other one. What's the name of the song? There you go. Okay. The Daddy Mac will make them what? Daddy Mac will make you? Oh, there are options if you want. Fat, thirsty, run, or jump. Waiting for Rebecca. Because really she's on answering. Yeah, that's right. Jump, jump. All right, Becca, you have to come play this at my house. Ready? Oh, how many pounds did Big Pun lose? I don't think I knew this. 100, 25, 45, or 200. How many pounds did Big Pun lose? I definitely didn't know this. Oh, I do like that game. No? Becca? You got this? 45. No, it was 100 pounds. I don't know what song that's from. Okay, it's because it's my favorite song. Not only is Lil Mama's lip gloss poppin', but it's also what? My lip gloss be poppin', my lip gloss be expensive, cheap, cool, or used. This is a great song also, by the way. Everyone should have this on their playlist. Really, we're just waiting for Becca. And Scooter. It is cool. My lip gloss be popping. My lip gloss be cool. Okay. Oh, that's too easy. Okay. How often does Blackstreet think about the girl? Once in a while, on their anniversary, all the time, on 2 occasions. He's coming back. I just remember how to play If You Know, You Know. I'm just playing with Becca at this point. She's the only one answering.
Well, it's probably the only one in there.
What?
Gotta say something.
I was talking to you, and I was waiting
Just
for her
dead
to answer.
air, you know.
That's fine. See, I was waiting for her. 2 occasions. No, it's all the time. It's a delay. I had to wait for her to answer.
Yeah, but you know this is audio, though, right?
Yeah. I was talking earlier to myself.
Okay, that's what you need to do.
Wait, I want to play If You Know, You Know now. Because I remember how to play it.
Okay. If you don't know, now you know.
I think I even separated the cards correctly.
That'd be a first.
I know, right? Did I lie?
Yeah. It's kind of the way you roll.
That's how I roll. We'll just take from the middle. Because we didn't do those. Okay.
What are we doing?
Playing If You Know, You Know real quick.
How?
Level 1. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You want to tell people how to play? Is that what you're saying? We're answering the cards. You're going to ask the question. I'm going to answer it in response to what you would say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But we have to have the decks, the cards A, B, C, and D.
Oh, that's right.
Because otherwise you can cheat.
I'm not going to cheat.
Okay.
I play fair and square.
Nah, you just change the rules. And change the rules is the same as cheating.
That's not true.
See? She just changed them again.
All right. You go first while I put the stuff away.
What do you mean?
Pick up the card and ask it.
Yeah, but you need a 1, 2, and a 3.
We'll just start with 1.
Well, I'm going to. Okay. Here. Ooh. I sleep on the blank side.
Of the bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
A is right. B is left.
I have a dumb question. Are you talking about when I stare at the bed or if we were laying in bed?
Oh, that's so good.
Those are 2 different.
I have no idea.
Oh. I mean, when we're laying in bed, you sleep on the right side. Wait, can I have a better answer? Closest to the door.
There's no. So, A is right, B is left.
Okay, then I have to go right.
I said right.
Yeah.
A. Oh, can't even see that camera. Yeah. A. I said A.
Okay, I agree with that.
The camera's wigging out.
Oh, it is. What'd you do?
I don't know. Tripping, man.
All right, ready? Your question.
Maybe I should turn this off. Hold on.
It is wigging out. That's better. No, it's still weird. It's like the Matrix.
Killed it.
Oh, that's great.
Killed it.
Well, that's fine. Oh, yeah, it's restarting. Okay, ready? In a car, I'd much rather be the driver or the passenger.
You're the passenger. Oh, you didn't even pick a card yet.
I picked a card.
You can't pick it after I answer.
It's B, passenger.
Jeez,
All right, pick number
man.
2.
Hold on, I'm trying to. We don't want to fix the camera.
Nah.
All right. What are you doing?
Number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
Oh, okay. This is about me.
Yes.
Ready?
Yep.
I look more like A, my mom, B, my dad, C, neither one.
Your dad.
Well, yeah, it's A,
You
which was my mom.
look like your mom.
No, I don't. I look like my dad.
Yeah.
It's just truth.
Like twinsies.
I don't know about that.
Okay, ready? I've dated one of my friends' A, siblings, B, exes, C, none of the above.
Hmm?
I've dated one of my friends' siblings, exes, or none of the above.
Ooh, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm going with B. Exes.
What? Dated one of my friends' exes. I have dated none of them.
Oh, well, it was either that or, but I didn't think it was a bad thing.
My friends' exes?
I didn't know. I don't know.
I only have 3 friends.
But I mean, in high school, it's different. Like, I don't know.
No, it wasn't. It was
All
the
right.
same. I only had 1 friend.
All right.
Just kidding. All right, you don't get that point, sir.
No.
Your turn.
I know. I was going for it, but you were blocking me. Uh-oh.
Okay.
This is me.
Yes.
Oh, this is too easy. I prefer to listen to podcasts on.
You already had this one.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want me to ask a different one?
Yeah.
Or we just go through it and then we'll go on.
Okay.
Spotify, Apple,
Oh, I lied.
YouTube.
We didn't answer this one.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Let's try it again. Gosh, dang it. Do you see how the game's is not even a game? I prefer to listen to podcasts on A, Spotify, B, Apple, C, YouTube, D, IDC about podcasts.
YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
100%.
his life.
Yeah. I mean, if I can't watch somebody on podcasts, it's dumb.
I'm killing it. Okay. My fave Jennifer is A. Aniston, B. Hudson, C. Lawrence, D. Lopez. I don't even know this answer yet. Let me just.
Can I put an E?
None.
Can I put an E?
Who's the E?
Garner.
Oh, that's a better one. There's no Gardner. Sorry.
But I'm just saying that would be your answer.
That would be my answer.
Your favorite Jennifer out of all Jennifers that you know
Is Gardner.
would be Garner.
I agree. But that's not what I. So you have to pick one.
I should win like 100 points.
No. Aniston, Hudson, Lawrence, or Lopez. They're all kind of meh.
Say them again.
Aniston, Hudson, Lawrence, or Lopez.
Ah,
Go with this one.
I go with Lawrence.
Me too.
I mean,
It's as good as it's gonna get. All right, one more round.
oh, all the way through?
Yeah.
Let me get a 1,
Because I think I'm winning.
please.
I think I'm beating you.
Yeah, you are beating me.
By 1.
By 3. It was
Oh.
a 3-er.
It was a 2-er.
It was a
It's right here.
2-er. I don't even know what points go to what.
Me-
If the light is yellow, I slow down and stop. A. B. Speed through it.
That's hard. Because it depends on your mood.
Yeah. That's a 50-50 flip right there.
Are you in a good mood or a bad mood?
It's more, yeah, that's I'm a 50-50.
Yeah. If you're in a good mood, you'll slow down.
Yeah.
If you're in a bad mood, you speed on through it.
Yeah. So
I feel like I get the point.
you get 0 points. But I can't get a ton of points by naming a whole person.
Nah.
You had a 50-50 shot. I had to come out of think of a person that wasn't even on the list to win. And I didn't get that point.
You did get the point.
Yeah, I had to work for it.
You still got
You
the
just
point.
got, it was like, depends on your mood.
Did I pick the wrong one?
I have
did.
no idea. Yeah. Gotta pick a onesie.
Sorry. Okay. I like my peanut butter.
Oh, there you go.
Peanut butter smooth or crunchy?
Smooth.
The answer is crunchy. Just
Mm.
kidding. It's smooth. I do love smooth peanut butter. All right.
Oh. Smooth like sandwich spread.
Like a sandwich bread.
It's in a song.
By who?
Bruno Mars?
Sandwich spread?
Yes.
Nah. I have no idea what you're talking about. Continue.
Okay. Oh, this is awful. I've been in a fight
Oh, God.
blank times.
A gajillion.
A, 0.
No.
B, 1.
No.
C, 2 or more.
C. Is there a 17 option on there?
That's pretty. I don't count my fights.
All right. If I'm meeting a friend's friend for the first time, I'm giving them a handshake, a fist bump, or a hug.
Is, you know what, an option?
What?
You know,
What?
the real good stuff.
What are you talking about?
You know,
No, I don't like this. Why is your face making that face?
it's the face I got.
Fix your eyebrows. What's the answer?
You know.
Let me pick mine.
"Rawr." Okay,
Yeah.
what was it?
If I'm meeting a friend's friend for the first time, I'm giving them a handshake, a fist bump, or a hug.
For the first time, a friend's friend.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go with D?
What's D?
A smile that looks like a smirk? Or, oops, didn't know you introduced me? Or
What are
And-
you trying to say?
an awkward walk away?
That's the best one yet.
No, it's like, it's not one of those three.
It depends on who it is.
If it's one of your, if it's your friend's friend though, it's probably a handshake. If it's just a friend's
it depends on who it is.
right? But if it's a friend's like partner, spouse, it's a hug. But if it's a friend's friend, you're like, it's not. It's more like you're
depends
gonna.
on the friend because Valerie's not a big hugger. So any of her friends that I've ever met, it's just a wave. Airly is a
that
hugger.
wasn't an option.
I know it wasn't. Airly is a hugger. So any of her friends she introduced me to, it's always a hug.
Well, her friends are family too.
Right.
Like
so
not always.
I mean, out of all the
biologically.
options, it's going to be a hug more than a handshake. I don't fist bump anybody.
But I felt like a handshake is your easy in between.
Mine's a weird wave like this, or it's a hug.
Or you're like, you didn't hear what they were saying and you walked away.
That's also multiple of my
'Cause
options.
you're like, oh,
That's not a wrong answer. All right,
there's somebody I know.
go number 3.
Like, where did she go?
Like, this is my friend Sarah. Okay.
Jeez. What am I supposed to be reading?
Number 3. Meeting people, man, it's rough. It's not enjoyable.
Okay. Huh. My fave sport to watch is.
Ooh, okay.
It's a good one. A, football. B, basketball. C, soccer. D, other.
Football, basketball, soccer, other. Your favorite sport to watch? That's hard because he doesn't watch sports. But your favorite one to watch, not what you watch the most. Those are two different things. I'm gonna say other. I'm gonna go with other because I think you enjoy watching rugby more than the other three. You enjoy watching any type of like grappling stuff more than the other three if it was on. So I'm gonna go with other.
Yeah, it'd be other.
Yeah.
But the close second would definitely be football. Like
Yeah.
American football. That is a very close second.
Yeah,
but rugby is so much more exciting.
That was crazy.
Fighting of
Right.
some sort is
Yeah.
so intriguing to me.
Yeah.
Like the one person on one person, like you don't have, it's just you.
Yeah.
Even sometimes tennis can be that way because it's one-on-one, man.
Yeah.
Like it's you, a net, and a ball.
That's fair.
You know, it's like there's something about, I love team and the team sport. If it was team sport, it'd be probably rugby, Australian rules football.
Right.
That's a great one.
Yeah.
But then American football. Yeah.
This question's too easy. Guys, pick another one.
Nah. That
On average,
2,
it's not even an option.
4.
4. I wake up before 6 a.m., between 6 and 7, between 7 and 8, after 8. On average. I guess that's a good question because waking up and getting out of bed are two different things.
Yeah. So you're saying waking up.
Mhm.
Says waking up. What
Yep.
are the numbers?
Before 6, between 6 and 7, between 7 and 8, after 8.
Between 6 and 7.
Yes, I do. I don't want to, but there I am. Sucks. Okay, I lied. I want one more.
One more what?
One more round.
One more 3.
Yeah, one more.
One
Three.
more 3.
One more round.
Okay.
Then we're done.
See how this works?
Yeah, we do what I say, and
Yeah.
it works out.
And then hopefully she likes me at the end of the day. We'll see what happens. I
Mhm.
do my taxes A,
Never.
by myself,
Oh, okay.
or B, with an accountant.
None. Becca does her taxes. She's not an accountant. She's a tax preparer.
What's your answer?
I mean, the closest one's B. You don't do them yourself, though.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
B.
Yeah.
It's not always been the case, but
Right.
the
But
last
now it
like
is.
9 years.
Yeah.
Last 9 years.
Yeah.
But every other time it was me.
Same. Boo. True or false? I actually like candy corn.
False.
100% disgusting.
I
It's the
like it.
trashiest candy that
I actually
exists.
really like it.
Ugh.
I bite the tip off of it because I feel like
Pause.
the white. Yeah. No, I wouldn't bite the tip off of it. That's
Listen,
called murder.
you do you. No, it's not.
You're gonna bleed out.
You won't die.
Okay.
It'll stop itself. All right. Number 2.
But I always bite the white part off the end of it because I feel like it tastes different, but it doesn't.
It doesn't.
It all tastes the same.
It's all terrible.
But I enjoy it. Am I on 1 or 2?
2.
All right. My toothbrush
Mhm.
is A, standard, B, electric, C, U-shaped.
That is U-shaped. What's a U-shaped toothbrush?
It's on the card, so I have no idea.
I'm going to go with standard because I don't know what a U-shaped toothbrush
Standard is correct because I buy our toothbrushes, so we both use the same toothbrush.
is. That was a U-shaped toothbrush.
like a boat.
Stupid.
But no, I don't. I really don't know. We should probably know more about our teeth, I guess.
If I'm hitting the beach, you can catch me using blank sunscreen. Less than 15 SPF, greater than 15 SPF, no sunscreen.
No sunscreen.
The lies.
That's not a lie.
Yes, it is.
If you're hitting the beach, you're bringing it, but you don't put it on.
Homie, Who was the only person that put on sunscreen this week?
Recently.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Well, I'm talking in general.
That's not what it says.
Okay. I've
not what
been
this
with
says.
you 12 years.
Yes.
12 years.
And I've
we've
learned-
been to the beach. No. We've been to the beach at least 100, but that's not 100.
That's a
That's
lot.
like 70 times.
Probably.
50 times.
Probably like 30.
Okay, 30 times.
Yeah.
You have not just, hold on. Applying sunscreen, you can't apply if you don't bring it.
Okay.
So out of the 30 times you and I have been to the beach, I think we have brought with us 10 times
yeah.
sunscreen.
Yes.
So already we're down to a third of the time.
But
A third of the time we even have it. Even have
listen,
it.
it doesn't say historically.
No.
It doesn't say historically.
Right. Even
Lately,
have it.
I bring it.
The card does not even say lately. Doesn't say lately.
No, it says if I'm hitting the beach. If I'm going to the beach tomorrow, you know what I'm wearing? Sunscreen.
Science will like.
I've learned my lesson.
All right.
Sunscreen. Black girl sunscreen to be.
And intentionality is not factuality.
I wear sunscreen.
I was like, you know what?
And I wear it on my face every day. Every day. Learned it from Ariel.
Okay.
All right, number 3.
Makes no. Your science makes no sense.
Yes, it does.
Because
Just
you're-
because I didn't use it before doesn't mean I don't use it now.
just because you're in an upswing of using something
Yeah.
doesn't mean that that's what you usually do. That's not how that works.
But it is your usually if you consistently do it, that is your now usual.
Consistently doesn't mean 5 times in a row if you've gone to the beach 30 times.
What? The ones that become consistent.
When you've done it consistently more than you've been there.
That's majority. That's not consistently.
What's consistent to you then? More than twice?
Yes.
Holy
If
crap.
every time now that I go out into the sun, I put sunblock on or sunscreen on, that's consistent.
Now, if your future self came back and said, consistently, you've been doing that for the next 20 years.
No.
Good job.
If every time for the last 2 months that I go outside,
2
I put
months. So
sunscreen on,
2
that's
months.
consistent.
2 months is your consistency.
I mean, more than 2 is consistent.
Holy cow.
Listen, that's consistent.
So if you forget one time at any point in the future, consistency is gone. If you forget once,
No.
your consistency is gone.
No, because I've already done it multiple times in a row.
But not even more than 30% at this point
Of my lifetime?
of your adulthood.
That doesn't make any sense.
How does this is you're one
wait,
of
hold
the
on.
smartest people
Wait,
I've
let
ever
me
known.
let me throw this out here.
Sorry,
So
go
if
ahead.
you consistently start going to the gym now,
Yeah.
but you haven't been going in 2 years, so you can't build up any consistency now until you've gone more than 2 years.
Yeah.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
I can't go there. If I go there for the next 2 months, I've been consistently going there for 2 months.
Right.
True. But that's not usually.
No one said usually.
What's the card even say?
It said, if I'm hitting the beach, you can catch me using sunscreen.
Yeah.
That's a yes.
That's
it just
not
says
true.
what kind.
So not true.
That is true.
Nah. Delusions of grandeur.
Oh gosh. I
Or
don't
Grand
tell you.
Marnier.
I wear sunscreen.
I don't.
I know, which is
No,
weird.
I just stand in the shade.
No, you don't.
I did last time. In Fresno, I did. I got a little red, but not like burnt or anything.
Yeah.
I got a little red because I was walking, to talk to people
Yeah.
for a couple
At
times.
this point, I wear more sunscreen than you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
But
more
over my whole life, I've worn way more than you
I agree,
you
'cause
probably ever will.
I didn't need it.
Fact.
Yeah.
It's-
Now I do. Now pick a number 3, sir.
uh-uh. I'm on a card strike.
Okay, I'll pick it.
Stop. Don't touch it. Ow. Wow. Okay. I
Mhm.
do laundry every A, couple days, B, week, C, 2 weeks, D, 3 weeks.
A,
Yeah. Every couple days. That's
Yeah.
me.
you do.
But if I asked you,
I don't have to
it'd be more than D.
Yeah.
Like more than 3 weeks.
because you do laundry.
Yeah. It's just fact. It'd be like a cooking question.
Right.
Yeah, I do laundry like every 1 to 2
Speaking-
days.
Here's your PSA, guys. The Great British Baking Show is back.
Yeah, it is. It's been back.
It's on Netflix.
It's
No,
been back for like 2 weeks.
no,
Yeah.
no.
I follow Noel Fielding.
Okay, just because it's back in the UK doesn't mean it's back here. It's on Netflix.
Okay. I have been following.
Ay, Dios
You're right.
mío. Okay,
Noel said it was back like 3 weeks ago.
it was for them. I like my fries standard, curly, waffly, or wedgie.
Curly.
Do love a good curly fry.
No, that's your. I feel like if there's gonna be, if that's your option, and the options are all there, and you are setting aside all of your food reservations,
There's so many.
you would, like, well, you have this and blah, blah, blah. If you just said, "This is what I like," it'd be curly fries.
It would be curly fries.
Yeah, I think
Waffle fries are a good 2nd
Mhm.
Love a good waffle.
mine's very, very much the same.
Yeah.
Like a standard fry.
Yeah, it's good.
There's nothing better than a standard fry with a good burger. Great. I don't say nothing better. That's a good standard meal. But if you have a basic burger and a curly fry, life is so good. There's something about that.
It's because I was
Cranked
seasoning
it
all
to
the way
11.
around it, and then it's crispy. I don't know what it is, but they're delicious.
Well, I think they're more consistently crispy.
Left Twix just said sweet potato fries. I don't disagree,
I
but
have
you can't get a sweet potato curly fry, and then they're never crispy enough, and they get soggy.
I love sweet potato fries if they're fresh.
Yeah,
They have to be
they have to be
fresh.
crispy.
Because if they sit in the basket too long, they get a little mushy.
Yeah,
And also, just remember, if you have too many of them, tomorrow's not going to be good for you. In one way or the other, there's a lot of fiber in those.
but they're so good.
It's either a blast off or you're not launching anything.
Jeez, Urel said waffle fries.
Waffle fries is like, there are moments where like waffle fries is the only thing. There
Yeah,
are moments.
Yeah.
Just moments. But
Crazy.
curly fries,
Yeah.
because I feel like if I had curly fries every time, I think I'd be like, I
Yeah.
really could use a
It's like,
waffle fry.
Yeah.
Because every time we have waffle fries, that's usually when we go to Carl's Jr.
it is. It's when we're
Like-
being real bad.
When I'm tanked.
Skidder wants a
I
Western
was like-
bacon
I was like,
cheeseburger,
I
extra
need a
barbecue
Western
sauce,
bacon cheeseburger
and waffle
sauce.
fries.
Yeah, that's me.
It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
that's usually how that happens.
Oh, and Left Twix said, buy an air fryer. We actually have one.
Oh,
we do have
yes.
one.
Love it. But I was like,
Awesome.
that's so much. But
But then you're at the restaurant and they're already soggy.
yeah, but I was just like, I'm a sweet potato person. I love sweet potato pie, sweet
Yeah.
potato fries.
Now I want some fries.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Yeah. My
Good
air
to have.
waffle. Air fry some fries later.
Do we have fries?
We do. In the freezer.
I didn't know that. In case you bought them for
I
this
bought it
moment.
for this reason. Because at some point I was like, I'm going to want some fresh fries.
That is truth. I said, why are you buying these? She goes, there's gonna be a night I'm gonna want
just
these.
in case.
This was like a month ago.
Yes, it was. Today's the day. I want some fries.
Ah, I knew you were brilliant
Thanks.
until you married me.
Well, that's true. Just kidding.
Knocked you down a couple pegs.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for playing
It
with
was
us.
super fun. Guys, just make sure and hang out with us more often. Play some games with us. We're gonna try and do some more interactive stuff as we move forward, and that's submitting questions, those types of things.
Yeah.
Because we'd like to hear from you guys, so you don't have to be like super interactive here, but like submitting questions, submitting ideas, submitting silly things.
We love silly
We're not gonna do silly things.
That game is silly.
So, other than that,
Left Twix said Burger King fries are great.
I agree.
We don't have one around us.
Well, I haven't had Burger King fries in a minute.
Yeah.
I think when it comes to Burger King, used to be one of my favorite places to go. But it just changes.
Yeah.
Last time I went there just wasn't what I thought it was. But
Nostalgia's gone.
yeah, I think so.
All right.
All right, guys.
guys.
We love you guys. Show up in real life for each other and show up in real life for yourself. Check in with yourself, right? Ask yourself
Are
when
you
stay.
okay?
Yeah. Ask yourself, are you really okay?
Yep.
If you really are okay, go check in on somebody else.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you very soon.
And I loved it. Bye.